A nightmare began here 7 years ago when a bus carrying Woodmore Elementary School students crashed, taking the lives of 6 children and changing an entire school community.
Dallas Payton joins us with their story. Dallas.
David, Cindy, 7 years later, and the mother of Zoie Nash says some days are better than others, but things haven't got easier for her, and she believes they never will. Misty Nash says her son Zachariah, her daughter Zoe, her daughter's best friend Ziona Harris, and her cousin Keontae Wilson were all on bus 366 the day it crashed. Zoe, Ziona, and Keontae didn't make it.
I have my days. I have some days when I'm like real sad, real depressed. But I have to remember what Zoe want me sad, crying, down and out, upset, just doing stupid stuff.
Nash says she's grieved the death of her daughter for 3 years and still feels like she's not done.
I always wanted the daughter. I had one and I had 5 boys. I miss her, but I wouldn't trade her for the world. And once I had realized that God don't make no mistakes and that God loaned us our children, they're not ours, He loaned them to us, and He was ready for her back. So now she's in heaven dancing for God, playing baseball, softball with God. Yes, I miss her every day, but she did her job on earth.
Zoe's uncle, Antoine McLean, says because the incident happened days before Thanksgiving, these times are a bit harder for his family.
When I see a lot of my students running around here, she would have been in 11th grade this year. So I see a lot of my students, and sometimes I see students and I be like, wow, I miss my niece. You know, and my daughter looks just like my niece. So looking at her sometimes and the way she make faces and stuff, it brings me back.
Nash says the passing of her daughter has reshaped her life for the better.
Before I had my kids, I dropped out of school. But when Zoe died, I went back to school. I got my high school diploma. I'm in college, taking college classes right now. And like I said, I never thought that I'd be working for the Hamilton County School Board. I'm working at Brainerd, and I love my job.
Nash says to keep the parents of the victims, students who survived the crash, teachers who taught those students, and even the bus driver uplifted in prayer as they have to deal with the aftermath every day. Now on December 9th, Nash will be having a celebration to remember Zoe at the East Lake Center from 1 p.m. until 3 p.m. Cindy.